5 press conference. Dalton Sneed and Malik Flowers. If you guys didn't hear, Big Sky Conference Players of the Week. First time Montana's had 2 Player of the Weeks since 2013. The coach, conference season is ahead of you now, and a whole new season after a solid non-conference. So your thoughts heading into UC Davis, very difficult team.
Yeah, obviously we're excited about the conference schedule kicking off. Certainly we're aware of UC Davis and what their team has and what they bring to the table. I've had a couple of days to watch them, and they're deserving of every bit of their national ranking. I think they're a really, really terrific football team who absolutely handled us last year. And then you couple that with the fact that they have most of their team back. It's a tall order to prepare this week and try to go find a way to get a win down there. So they've got great players at every position. It starts with Mayer, the quarterback. He's well documented what he can do. He's a guy that doesn't get rattled. He just is a playmaker. He can throw the ball from all sorts of angles, and he's very accurate. I've been impressed with him since he was a sophomore when we played him down in San Diego. Harrell, the wide receiver, number 2, thought he was a good player a year ago. I think he's even better this year, and I don't see them missing Keelan Doss at all with him. Priest, number 87, the tight end, is a big target. He's a guy they like to throw to down in the red zone, and DBs have a hard time defending him because of his size and his catching ability. And then Gilliam, the running back, is as good as anybody in the league, certainly. And I think you couple that with the offensive line that is well coached. They play really hard. Most of them are returning starters. It's just a really complete offense. They got more offense than anybody I've ever seen. They do everything. So they're a hard prep. And then defensively, we thought they were really good a year ago, and they have a bunch of guys back. So we've got a tall order this week against these guys.
You mentioned all the stuff that UC Davis does offensively. What do you think of just the ability of Jake Mayer to handle all that stuff? Because it seems like he's making so many of those calls at the line.
Well, he's started 3 years for him. Anytime you're in a system for multiple years as starting quarterback, there's more that they can do, and they do everything, believe me.
Number 34, Teron Thomas, seems like he provides a pretty good 1-2 punch with Gilliam. How do you think those two guys compare and contrast each other?
They're good. I don't know that they contrast each other. They're both good players, and Riley and I I was showing him a couple clips of those guys, and they're good. They've got good backs.
Dan Hawkins been a coach a long time. Has kind of a unique philosophy.
Yeah, Hawk's old, man. He's coached a long, long time. It's nice to be the young guy on the other sideline. No, sorry.
What makes Hawkins sort of?
I hope he watches this.
Yeah, we'll send it direct.
Good.
What makes what he does and kind of the program that he's really built at UC Davis unique?
Well, they have a couple things. One, they have a real experienced staff, so they know how to get them lined up. And then Hawk's had his way of doing things for a long time. It's evolved here and there, but he has certain beliefs. He's a football guy through and through. He loves the game, and excuse me, his approach is unique to him, and it's working really well at Davis.
Coach, you talked last week about it seems like it's the year of veteran offensive lines and senior quarterbacks, and you have another one coming up. And how tough is it dealing, with a senior that's a great senior quarterback who really it's tough to fool?
Yeah, that's what it is. It doesn't do any good to complain about it, but every week this year so far we've had a veteran quarterback, veteran offensive line, and that's hard. They're good. That's why they're still in there, and they've got experience. And there's only one way to get good at playing football, and that's to play it. And when you're playing guys that have played a lot of ball, in particular at the quarterback position, they're hard to stop. And certainly with UC Davis, that's the case.
What's the general scout on Davis's defense? What do you see them doing schematically?
They're pretty multiple. They're not afraid to man you. fact, I think that's their preference. They've got good DBs, and they have some guys that can get there, and so they don't have to cover too long. So, again, that's kind of them. They go after you.
What have you thought of the creativity of Tim Rosenbaugh and your guys' offensive staff so far?
Say it again.
The creativity of Tim Rosenbaugh and your guys' offensive play calling so far. Seems like there's been just a lot of diversity in what you guys have been running so far.
Yeah, we're moving the ball. I think we have enough basics and meat and potatoes that we can hang our hat on too. So it's always good to mix some other things in. Certainly, you have to be able to run it and go get first downs when it's time to do that, and I think we're doing both.
You talked about every game being a big game, obviously, but starting conference play against a team like this, how big is this, and how big of a test is it for the team?
Well, it's our first conference game, so it's huge. Beyond that, we've got a whole bunch more coming up. So it's this week's game, and our philosophy is it's the biggest game in the country because it's the one we're playing in.
Have you coached at Davis before?
Yeah, we did. I don't remember which year. I'm almost as old as Hawk, so I don't.
That was your first time around here, though.
Yeah, so I don't know if that was maybe 08.
It was when they first went D1.
The lights went out.
Right.
We had a play left.
Yeah.
The lights when there was like 20 seconds left or something. We had 20 minutes to try to figure out what they're going to do on fourth down.
Dalton, what are your thoughts on just beginning conference play?
Just like Coach was saying, this is a huge game for us starting conference play, and we have a tough opponent with Davis, so there's another thing to it except we're looking ready to get out there and play.
What's the vibe like around the guys in the locker room at this point of the season?
I think the guys are happy where we're at, but we're still extremely hungry. I mean, this game obviously was looming for us for a year now, and we've been sitting on it and we weren't happy with the result last year, so we're just looking forward to get out there and show what we can do.
Obviously, you're focused on this UC Davis team compared to last year, but you had 3 interceptions in that game last year. Do you think back on that or just try to focus on this year?
Absolutely. I mean, that involves every game we've played the past 4 games. I mean, the moral story there is take care of the football. When you take care of the football, you win games and put yourself in a good position. So that's the number one thing on my list, and as the offensive as a whole is take care of the football.
Obviously, every game is its own game you focus on that week, but is there a shift that happens when you go into conference play from just like you talked about the vibe or even the sort of seriousness maybe that you go about it with?
No, I don't think so. I think our team does a great job of taking every game for how big it is. It's the biggest game because we're playing in it, and that's how our team's handled it, and we take it one game at a time.
Well, it was another big week for the passing game this past weekend, and kind of Roberts led the team receiving, but the tight ends had 4 touchdowns. Can you just talk about the weapons you have at your disposal in the pass game and how you feel with the amount of guys you can throw the ball to?
It's everybody. I mean, everybody on our offense, I have 100% confidence in to make a play no matter where we're at. And that shows. I mean, tight ends had a big week this past week. I mean, the game before that, you got Sammy, Samori, the running backs. Everybody can do it when they're put in that position. So just happy with all, like you're saying, all the weapons we have.
I have to ask, I know you've gotten a little flack for this already. After the Jerry touchdown in the 4th quarter, cannon goes off. Broadcast has a great shot of you reacting to that. I know you're getting ready for the 2-point conversion, but
My wife was even talking about it. I didn't see it.
It scared me big time.
Yeah, what do you
Everybody thinks he's competitive. He's a big scaredy cat.
I am,
Everybody knows
man.
that.
What was the question?
what have you been telling people that have been asking you about that clip? That's
Man,
going around?
yeah, it scared me. You should have. If you were down there, man, it was so loud. I thought I didn't know what was going on. I mean, I always try and prepare myself for it because it happens every time that we get in the end zone. But I think maybe it's because usually it goes off when we're on the sideline. But being that we were going for 2, I was kind of locked down on where we're trying to set the ball and get our formation set. It just caught me off guard.
He's jumpy.
So is that a goal
You,
to get
usually you can't hear it.
Yeah.
It's usually loud enough you don't hear it like that.
I just got to mind my P's and Q's and remember that cannon's looming there.
Well, yeah, players of the week, obviously, you got a long season ahead, but can you touch on Malik and Dalton's performance this past week?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're getting some type of award, it's good for the team. And when you have individuals recognized, obviously there's a lot of people doing a lot of things right. And, we're always happy when players on our team are being recognized for something. And those guys obviously had good games.
You guys waiting for Malik to break one? It seems like that was the narrative last year, and broke one off and then breaks a 100-yard one here, and that was the biggest one in modern Grizz history, I guess. I guess in practice, were you guys waiting for Malik to break
well,
one big?
Yeah, I kind of said this on Saturday. It's, you know, some teams go decades without getting a touchdown on kickoff return or punt return, and he's a good returner, and we have numerous good returners. We kind of expect him to have a chance to do that, and it was good to see it finish in the end zone, obviously.
Coach Mitch Roberts had his biggest game as a Grizz. Was his productivity a result maybe of the matchup, or is that something that you expect going forward that he's going to be, you know, as integral and as involved as he was Saturday?
Well, he's been in the mix since spring. I mean, we felt real good about Mitch's ability coming out of spring. It's competitive in that group to get on the field. When the ball went to him on Saturday, he made plays, and he was great catching it, but he was also good moving the chains and getting some tough yards after the catch, which was probably most impressive.
One more.
Dalton, when Malik has that kickoff return and then also the double pass touchdown from Samori in there to the tight end, does that give your guys, you know, even more enthusiasm, excitement than just, you know, maybe your standard touchdown would because of the way that it happens and what it does to the crowd?
Oh, absolutely. Makes it easy on the offense, you know. We don't even have to go out there. Malik took care of all the work for us. So just happy to have a guy like Malik back there. And on the flip side with Jerry at punt return, when they can always have that big play making ability in them, it makes it super easy on the offense.
Thanks, guys.
All right.